Hello everyone and welcome back to Hole in the Wall. Our contestant Nick here is stretching and gearing up to enter his next hole. And here's the hole reveal. Ooh, and he looks ready as ever, folks, getting ready to penetrate that hole. He's curving his body and... oh, there it goes! He made it right on through that hole. Up next is our second contestant, Caesar. Let's see what kind of hole he's working with. Oh my, a T-shape. Like Christ on the cross, Caesar is mentally and physically preparing for the rigors his body is about to go through. He folds into position, and thus he survived, for it was good. Now for our final round, the duo round. Let's see the hole that they're gonna fight for. Ooh, and it looks like a right tight one there, folks.
What the fuck is this?
That? What is this? And here it comes. Our competitors better be ready. This is it, folks. The final moment. Who will prevail? My God, it's a miracle. Like a camel, they've both managed to pass through the eye of that needle. And, oh God, oh what? No, cut the footage, cut the footage. Well, everyone, we hope you enjoyed that game. Join us tomorrow at 6 p.m. for the season finale of Hole in the Wall Glory Hole Edition. Only on Cartoon Network. Do you want to have like another little intro?
No!
Oh.
No!
Oh.
Be quiet and sit down! People want us to talk, damn it!
Oh, okay, Dan, I'm sorry.
Good!
I don't know why that was funny. Shut up and sit down. It's bringing back painful memories from my childhood.
I have to pee.
Oh, do it.
No, keep going.
Okay, cool.
I laughed too hard. I made me want to pee.
Oh, and a little bit squirted out. That's totally fine. That's understandable. It happens. Happens to the best of us. Happens to the best of us. Happens to the rest of us. Sometimes when you pee while wearing shorts, you can just let it dribble down your leg, similar to when you take a poop. It's like when you're on the golf course and you're on a nice 18-hole course, and you finish the executive part, which is the first 9 holes, and you're just like, wow, that tuna melt and 3 Jack Daniels and Cokes I had during lunch really went through me. I got to take a fat shit, but I'm on this 5-star golf course here that President Taft helped build. I can't just disgrace it, but there's no porta potty or restroom for at least a quarter mile around. So what are you gonna do? You're just gonna pop a squat right there. You're gonna hike up your little shorts, your little shorties. You're gonna let that poop fall right out. Yeah. You're gonna let it fall right out of there.
What'd I miss?
Not much.
Okay.
Welcome everyone.
Hi.
It's episode 96.
No,
of the Vibin podcast.
9.6.
Oh, 9.6. We're bringing it back. We got too close to 100. We can never reach that fabled spot. We're not good enough for it yet, so we got to bring it back down. So we've rebranded to 9.6.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna do points for each episode from now on until 100. That way, it's spaced out even more.
Exactly. The next episode is gonna be 9.61. Next episode after that can be 9.62. Yep. That's kind of like 900, which in its own way is an achievement.
900. I don't know if we'll ever have 900.
No, that's
probably not.
I think the 900s are reserved for the Joe Rogans and Mabim Bams.
Who?
Mabim Bam. That's my brother and me. That's people who do the Adventure Zone, which is a D&D podcast. They have another one called Mabim Bam, and it's just them talking. It started with them answering like questions on what's that one thing that's like shitty things we can ask questions. That's not Quora. But it's like
trivia stuff or
no,
it's
just random questions like that. One be
Bing?
like, no, I don't think
Yahoo?
It was Bing. Yeah, I think you use Yahoo Answers. I think they're looking at Yahoo Answers and answering people's questions on there. And it's sort of like an advice-ish show. And I think now, I don't know what their formula is now, but they would, once they got popular and people started listening, they would take in viewer like questions and issues. And they'd talk about them.
I remember I used Yahoo question board one time to post a question.
Nice. What was this question?
It was when I was 16, and it was about my hemorrhoid because I was worried about it. And I had posted about it. I had this lump near my asshole for a while now, and I didn't really know how to take care of it. So if anyone had any advice, I would appreciate it. And I remember some guy, the first thing he commented, none of us here are medical professionals. If you're worried about this, you should go seek help. I was just like, all right, well, just.
And the next comment after that was like, here's what you got to do. You get a hot knife.
It was just that one guy that I posted because like you couldn't do it for free. You had to make an account,
Oh,
and
jeez.
then
Did
if
you
you
pay
made
for the account?
no, it was
Okay.
free. But if you had a free account, you couldn't post too long of a question.
Oh,
So I
okay.
fit whatever I had going on with whatever space, whatever
Yeah.
letters I had.
In your original Twitter Twitter space question, you had 240 characters to
Exactly.
write out your Yahoo problem.
And nobody even helped me except for that one guy who just told me to go to a doctor.
Which is kind of the best advice. That's kind
Well,
of the best advice
sure.
you could have gotten.
Yeah.
Aside from an actual doctor somehow coming in and answering you with actual medical advice, that guy was probably second best thing you could have gotten.
It wasn't even that bad. My hemorrhoids was apparently just really tiny because I remember when I went to go get it checked out, when the doctor spread my cheeks, he's like, "Oh, it's not that bad."
No.
And he's just like, "All right, we'll give
He's
you
like,
some
here, I can
fr-"
make it worse.
Oh God, no! You know what my mom told me? She told me apparently back in the day in Mexico, if they had a hemorrhoid, they would just pop them.
Ah.
They would just pop. They would just pop them.
And that's not good because that's like your like vein, like
Uh-huh.
turned to robot. I'm short circuiting. Just
I know.
God,
I know. I can't imagine it either. Just well, I think it'd be better if it was like on your ass cheek at least, because mine was like near my asshole. So if the mom was like, "Well, we just gotta pop it," I was just like, "Ugh."
Either way, all bad,
Ugh.
all bad all the time.
Oh yeah, 1000%.
I'm gonna die just thinking about it. Oh Christ, that's I saw. Speaking of terrible things, bringing to mind images of
Pain and suffering.
I was gonna say pain and suffering. I finished watching a movie this morning that features one of the best and most worst injuries someone can suffer, or a wound someone can place on another. It's one of our favorite things. Caesar, take a guess. I'll give you three guesses. It was something awful. That way, if you I know you cringe when you see a lot of like gory and like, but think of one of the worst things. I'll give you three options. I'll give you three guesses.
Is all right. Let me set some parameters here. Is it is there blood involved?
Yeah, it's blood. It's one person attacking another person in a certain way and doing a thing to them that both of us hate, and I'm sure a lot of other people hate. But
Is it during a street fight or
a
bar fight?
Not necessarily. It's an altercation. It's an interesting. There's a lot of it's an interesting way it happens.
All right. Can you tell me where the wound was inflicted?
In the lower body, the lower half, below the waist.
Somebody's dick?
No.
Somebody's dick? No. A thigh?
No.
A kneecap? Like does they blow out a kneecap?
Nope. And you're working your way slowly down. I'll tell you, it was the good old Achilles tendon. It was the nice knife and yeah.
In this space right here. Oh shit! That guy, he's not walking anymore.
He did.
He died?
Well, not from that, but yeah.
Oh.
Well, maybe from that. I don't know. But yeah, it's awful. Terrible. I hate it. It's a great movie called Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance. It's one of my favorite South Korean, suspense horror type movies. It's not really a horror. It's just like a suspense type thing. But it's fucking
a
great.
Thriller.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. It's a thriller. There's a little zombie coming up, but it's one of the main actors is a guy I've seen a lot in a lot of South Korean thriller movies of the ones I've watched. I'm realizing it's interesting now that I could sort of recognize the people in him. Like, oh yeah, this guy was in this thing and that thing, and a lot of the same people are in them, or in like the thriller like genres. I don't know. I guess that's just like their area of acting expertise, because there are a lot of like not rom-com, but like more like less bloody and gory type Korean shit on like Tubi and other things. But most of the horror and like thriller based ones, it has a lot of the same people in it, which is interesting.
Well, it's probably because it's the only people they can get to work those movies.
Well,
they're trying to get somewhere in their acting career.
True, but they're big budget. They're successful. That's like giant productions. A lot of even like extras in the back. They're big budget like that. So I'm sure they are.
Oh, they probably just like them.
Exactly. Yeah, and I'm sure it's like a lot of the same directors, same people who work together. And it's like, oh yeah, you did great in this. And they're probably in Korea, probably like super big actors. It's like, oh yeah, of course I want you because you're amazing. It's
right.
It's like there's another guy who is in Train to Busan. Have you seen Train to Busan?
No.
Well, there's one guy who's like a boxer. And that was like his thing. He like punches the zombies, and he's another dude who he plays that type of role in like a lot of those movies where he's the big punch guy. He's big because he's also a wrestler, I think, in Korean wrestling. That's why, yeah. So he's always the big brawler. He solves things with his fists. It's great.
So he's punching zombies.
Yeah, yeah.
Did it look like his
No,
boxing gloves?
No. He just get to the raps. He's like, all right, just fucking. It's so cool. It's great. It's cool shit.
I mean, during the zombie apocalypse, if I was a boxer, I would get like a case this or something. Like I'd
Say,
get my
yeah, or
gloves.
put a horseshoe in your boxing glove,
Oh
like old like
yeah.
30s boxing.
Or no, you get
Where's brass knuckles?
brass
Yeah,
knuckles, and then you put the brass knuckles in your glove, and then you.
exactly. Because you got to protect your handsies.
Now that probably hurt more, wouldn't it?
Maybe, yeah. 'Cause
Oh
you got,
no, you big. We're stupid. You get the boxing gloves, and then you get brass knuckles that are big enough to fit over it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just throw around
That
the
way you
one
have the
big mitt.
cushion. That way you have the cushion.
Yeah, the
So
cushion for the pushing.
yeah, the
Yeah,
cushion. Yeah. Well, if I'm
yeah.
lucky, but
That's just funny. Imagine just like the one big fingered glove on the boxing, just one big fucking thing over it. Or you just get nails. You just hammer them through the inside of the gloves. So you got
oh yeah. Oh no,
make it
that might
like
hurt your knuckles though.
well, you get some padding under there too. You like get some leather or some shit. A catcher's mitt in there, and you do it through there between the catcher's mitt and the glove on the outside. So you're just feeling catcher's mitt.
All right, no, we got to think bigger outside the box. All right, so you
Mhm.
get the boxing glove. All
Yeah.
right, you take out all the padding in it, so you just have like the
You
skin.
just have that saggy,
Uh-huh.
flaccid
This-
red leathery outside. Yeah,
right. So then you get that, and you fill it with liquid metal. All
yeah,
right,
with a bunch of mercury.
bunch of
Yeah,
mercury.
you get a bunch of thermometers. You just spend an hour and a half just filling that leather sack up with mercury. Yeah.
And then when it's all full, then you just beat the shit out of them. That way, when it explodes, it leaves acid damage.
Yeah, you tie it up, you like swing around and like hit him like a water balloon.
Like a water
This is a whole other type of this is no longer melee weaponry. This is improvised ranged weaponry, Caesar. That's a whole different type of damage calculation.
No, that could be melee weaponry too. Think about it. Like if you fill a sock with a rock,
yeah,
that's a melee weapon.
Yeah, if you fill a sock with quarters.
Yeah, that's a melee weapon and a ranged weapon.
It is, but it's different damage blocks depending on how you're using it, and it's different from straight up unarmed or armed attack rolls.
All right. How about you get the sock, you fill it with quarters, right?
Yeah,
then you
put it on.
Yeah, you put it on.
Then you're walking in style. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know why I thought that was so funny.
No, I was gonna say like with the extra, with the extra length left over, you put the quarters like you put your hand through it, and then you have the quarters here, and then you cut around it, so then you just wrap what's ever left over around your, then you have the quarter fist.
Yeah, and you do it with a thigh high. That way you got a bunch of extra space. It makes like a cool arm guard with cool flowery designs on it.
Yeah, because you want to be stylish and fashionable when you go out and beat zombies.
And then it can be actually like Yakuza 0 because you're punching people and quarters are flying out of your little quarter gauntlet.
And then you throw the quarters, and the zombies pick it up, and then you leave.
Yeah, you go, yeah, and they're like, oh, quarters.
Quarters.
Oh man,
I would go to Walmart if it was a zombie apocalypse.
I'm sure a lot of people would. I'm sure Walmart would be one of the worst places to go.
All right.
It would be the best for the first like 15 minutes, and then shortly thereafter would become one of the worst places to be.
No, you know where you go during a zombie apocalypse is Michael's.
Yeah,
the arts and crafts store.
Exactly. You just barricade the doors with popsicle sticks, and
shopping carts.
Put up the wreaths and like weird owl ornaments, and just shove them against the walls.
We put all the owl ornaments against the window, so that way at night people see the glowing eyes of the owls and like, oh, I'm not going in there.
Yeah. The zombies get scared, like, oh, that's freaky. Fuck that.
I'm not going in there.
Yeah, owls are to zombies what scarecrows are to crows.
Right.
Yeah. It's plain and simple. We all knew that.
Well, owls are night predators, so they'll attack anyone at night. You ever see an owl attack an animal, like a video footage of it?
Probably a video. Yeah. Yeah,
terrifying.
It's
those claws.
It's like anything. It's like a falcon or anything. They just come and swoop and like fucking grab it.
What if I just 360 rotated my head?
You just started vomiting pea soup on me like The Exorcist.
Oh God.
Oh, that's why, because owls do that. Yeah, I forgot they do that.
Oh, you just thought I was just doing? Oh no, yeah.
Well, you said 360. I was like, oh Jesus Christ.
No, owls do 360.
Is it
they?
I think it's most of the way. I think it's like 270 or more.
270.
But they can go quite a ways around.
And
I think if you look through their ears, you can see out the other side.
What?
I think so. Yeah, there's some bird you can do that. It might, because if you like move their feathers, you can see into their ear, and it's like just through their tiny little brain out through the other side.
What the fuck? I saw a video yesterday of a rare species of frog. It's the glass frog. I think that's what it was called. They're so tiny and they're like very translucent. Like they're so translucent at the bottom. If you like look at them, if they're like sitting on glass and you look under them, you can see their organs move and whatnot because they're just so translucent. And then the top of them is like a nice light green, and they camouflage into like any leaves that they sit on. they just stand there still and then they just blend in with the leaf.
That's pretty fucking sick.
It's sick, but it's disgusting when I saw the underview of them and their organs are like moving.
It's like one of those N64 controllers. You can see all the gunworks in it. I saw him. I really got to fucking switch this screen shut off because it really, it doesn't fuck with anything, but it fucks with me mentally
and physically.
And physically, I get
I've nervous sweats.
I have a small tumor growing inside my gallbladder that grows a millimeter in size every time that screen blacks out, and I don't want it to.
Just a millimeter?
Yeah, just a millimeter. But boy, oh boy, it's getting there. It's now the size of a pea.
That's a millimeter, all right.
Yeah, well, I think it's more than a millimeter, but it's growing by a millimeter, and I think a pea is. Let's see how big is it? Yeah, a pea is it's like a quarter of an inch. I'd say a pea.
No, it's like way less than a quarter of an inch.
Nah, you're underestimating peas.
Let's find out how big is a pea.
Let's look up the diameter of a pea. We're finding out the true scientific facts here on the Vibin podcast on the Clueless Boys Network.
Of course. Well, how else are you going to figure it out? If you don't come to us for your regular science and measurement needs, then where are you going?
When else are you going to even begin to think about the diameter of a pea besides when you're watching this podcast or listening? But you're probably watching. What's the answer, science man?
A pea's diameter is usually around 1 centimeter, which is about the width of a pea. A centimeter is a metric unit of measurement for length and is equivalent to 10 millimeters or 0.01 meters.
So yeah, pea is 10 millimeters. That's right.
No, yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Like I said, it's
I don't know why that's weird.
It said a pea is about 10 millimeters in size, so about the size of a pea.
Yeah, a pea's diameter is usually around 1 centimeter, which is about the width of a pea.
maybe just the Google auto answer generator just uses a pea as a point of reference, and since you asked for a pea, it was like, oh, it's the size of a pea, and it just auto completed itself into a little kerfuffle.
Maybe it just thinks I'm stupid, so if it brings up the pea again, that way I don't forget what I looked up.
Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, what was I thinking? Oh yeah, it's the size of a pea. That's right. Like that'll make it click for you.
Oh yeah,
having it be explained to you, it's like, oh, it's the size of a pea.
What else is the size of a pea? A little pebble? That's about the size of a pea.
A couple pebbles. Yeah, a little. Yeah, I've seen some grains of sand about the size of a pea. Tastes like it too.
Oh,
yeah,
like sand.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Speaking of sand, I've been playing a sandy ass video game for the past week or so. Yes. Very sandy. It's on an island. Boy, oh boy, that game it quickly became one of my favorite games of all time.
Nice.
It is.
Have you beat it yet?
Yes, I've gotten the A ending, and now I'm going back through getting all the secrets, finding all the lost little bullshit. So I'm gonna do the B ending, and then hopefully, get most of the achievements.
If you restart, do you continue with everything?
Yes, there is a new game plus.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but nice. I might do that, or just start over from complete scratch, because that might also be more fun. Like knowing everything I know now, it's like, oh, I can fucking not speed run it, but like cut down my playtime in half. Because right now it's gonna end out probably around 22, 23, or 23-ish hours.
Oh, that's not too bad.
No. But knowing what I know now, I could probably cut it down to around
12.
10 to 12.
Man, you can do that in a day.
Yeah, we looked at the speed run. It's 20 minutes.
It was 20 minutes. You're right.
I don't know how it could possibly be 20 minutes, but it has to be some
PC thing,
sequence breaking type bullshit,
Well, it's because when you load it up on PC, you click Shift Tab, and then you put in a cheat code to instantly skip you to the final area of the game.
Yeah, you get that skippity toilet and goes right in there.
Skippity toilet.
Yeah, you said Skippy, and I thought a skippity toilet.
What was that guy? I know we were really on this when you showed me him singing. What was the guy's name at the bar?
Shimmy Slide. Yeah, get it.
Do the shimmy slide.
Yeah, what the fuck's his name? John D. Hart.
John D. Hart.
Yeah, even though the D is spelled D-E, and you'd imagine it's John DeHart, which sounds way better. John DeHart is a way cooler name than his actual name, John D. Hart.
Yeah, it's kind of sad and pathetic.
Yeah, just a little bit. But apparently, I learned some interesting factoids that may or may not be true about that scene and the rest of Vibin as a whole.
Oh no, bad?
No, not really. It's just put some context into the movie as a whole. So apparently, this was from a Reddit post that watched the director's cut, or the director's commentary version of like Vibin, where they play it, and then there's like director commentary over it, and apparently that guy, that cowboy dude, he's apparently some like trust fund type of kid, and he just wanted to make this fucking movie, and he like owned like arcades in the past, and he owned like a mansion in LA or some shit. But and this was just like a giant vanity project for him, and he thought that song, "The Shimmy Slide," was going to be a big hit. He thought it was going to be, he thought the kids were going to be wagging their finger to it down at the sock hop, I guess.
Yeah, if this was 1937, sure.
And apparently, the reason his performance during the Shimmy Slide is so iconic is because he was on a lot of painkillers at the time for some injury he had, like some back injury, or he was in some kind of pain, and he was on like painkillers, and he was just like fucking out of it, and also in pain during that, which is why his eyes are you're on fire. Yeah, so that's a little context for Gedivin.
Holy shit! Well, he was old, isn't he?
Yeah, apparently. Well, keep in mind that was like the '80s, and fucking 40 in 1985 looks like 60 today or 70 today.
Right?
Because a lot of people back then just chain smoking cigarettes and laying in the sun drinking brandy. Just,
Well, how else are they supposed to get about their traumatizing childhoods?
exactly. You grew up in the 20s and the early days of the world wars and whatnot. It's a hard life you got to deal with. And then you came into some money when houses were $600,000 a pop, and you could blow it all, and then go to the Florida Keys, and become a prune.
And then the way how you almost dropped in and kept going. I was like, oh, that's funny.
I was so impassioned by by this tangent.
Oh my god, I can't imagine. I can't imagine what it must have been like growing up in the 30s.
Awful.
Yeah, probably pretty bad.
Probably shit wall to wall.
Shit wall to wall, nothing to do except read or go out and walk.
Play stick hoop.
Stick hoop.
Yeah. Make a hoop go on with your stick. Yep.
Horseshoes.
And then you get a little brain sickness once in a while. You just throw one of the horseshoes at your aunt, and you just fucking.
Yeah, well, she doesn't mind,
No, it's fine. She's the designated horseshoe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why she's got a long neck to throw it around there.
It's like
Hits her right in the fucking jugular. Big old fucking bruise.
Oh, Jesus. Oh,
Christ.
What are we doing this episode?
We're having fun.
It's fucking wild.
We're having fun.
We're going off the rails. I'm dipping into the supply over here. Dip. Oh, I gotta pack it in. That should be a punishment for a challenge one day.
Oh, I'm not doing dip.
No,
fuck no.
Yeah.
We'll do it with cinnamon.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
Pack it. No, we'll do it with fucking gochujang. Or gochujang.
Oh, gochujang. Yeah, like spicy shit.
Yeah, because it's thick. We'll get like a.
Is it like a paste?
Yeah, we'll get a little small spoon. Put it right there. We'll dip it.
Yeah, that. Oh yeah, we could do like our own little spice gone. Yeah, we could do like start off like Tabasco or like Cholula or some shit, and then get something else, and then the gochujang, and then wasabi, and then go to goddamn World Market and get some of the bomb.
Get the bomb sauce.
That's
rub
just
it on
like
our penis and then cry about it.
Oh yeah, a little bit. You dip it in the bomb, and then you dip it in the peanut butter you've got on the side for like cooling effect. It's like an icy hot.
Oh, of course. And then it's protein, so that'll help rebuild the burn.
Yeah. And then you just swirl around a bit, and then you can use that peanut butter for your pad thai later, because it's like the spicy peanut flavor that that flavor you're looking for.
Well, I mean, we're gonna use the bomb and the peanut butter to make a nice peanut sauce.
All right, just mix them all together. The whole thing of both.
Yeah. The whole container of peanut butter. We'll put in a little bit. We'll put in half a knob of butter. All right.
A knob? What?
Half a knob of butter. Here we
go. Nub. I think you said half a knob. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, half a knob of butter.
I'm gonna start measuring butter in knobs now.
Yeah, start measuring.
One stick of butter is 4 knobs. There's 4 knobs to a stick of butter.
Not quarters. We don't do quarters.
Is it ounces? I think
I don't fucking
know. I don't know. 4 knobs.
I just thought it was fun.
Stick of butter's got 4 knobs.
It's got 4 knobs. A stick of butter. So yeah, you get the whole canister of peanut butter. Put in a knob of butter, right? And then you put in 2 semi-quarts of water.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the measurements. Just listen.
Is this a new can? This new jar of peanut butter?
No, it's the peanut butter we stuck our dick in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll just scoop out whatever.
Okay. So there is a receptacle for it. Okay, so it's not, so that's just pouring this over a fresh layer. It's just all spilling out.
Yeah, it's all spilling out.
No, it fills the penis hole. Okay.
And then you put in the bomb sauce.
Yeah.
And then you put in a teaspoon of cinnamon.
Yeah. You throw it all in the microwave.
Throw it all in the microwave.
With a lid. Do you want to screw that lid on tight? You want to
screw it on tight. Or you do 2 minutes, 30-second intervals. When 30 seconds go by, you pull it out, you mix it, and you put it back.
If you do that 7.5 times.
Right. Or 7.5 knobs, if you want to be specific. And then when it comes out on the last knob, you put in just the tiniest splash of milk. And then you shake it. You shake it up, and then it really gets everything incorporated. You put that over some spaghetti noodles, and bam, pad thai. Peanut
Some
pets.
spaghetti noodles. Yeah, that's great. How to basic. Get on that recipe. You add a couple more eggs and bam.
Well, no, because we didn't make it in our toilet bowl.
Very true.
Doesn't he do that on his toilet all the time?
He doesn't. I always wonder about. Cause do you watch all of his videos?
No, just
What?
here and there.
Oh, because I'm subscribed to him. So of course, whenever he puts something out, I always watch it. Because it's only like 2 minutes most of
Yeah.
the time. They're fucking easy watches. Plus they're fun. But I always wonder like, how does he like hire a cleaning crew, or does he do like with 5 other people? How do they go about cleaning that shit up?
I thought it was just him most of the time. I think he probably just records that shit, and then when he's done recording it, he probably like saves it onto the file, and he's like, "All right, I'm gonna clean, and then I'll edit."
Yeah, but
'Cause I had
it's
him-
such a giant. A lot of times it's a giant mess. When he does it in the garage, that's a bit easier because you can just kind of hose that out. But even still, it's just like a giant, like a bunch of sludge. It's like, what do you do with that?
Eat it.
I guess so. And there's probably a lot of fucking it's a millimeter bigger, this hernia in my body. There's also probably a lot of people who are like, he's wasting food, which I mean, he kind of is just a little bit, but
Yeah, but a lot of places waste food, like restaurants and like donut shops. At the end of the day, they're throwing that shit away. It's not gonna make a difference. This one guy throwing like 4 eggs.
oh my, it's way more than 4 eggs.
It's just an
It's like
example.
7, 8, 9, 10 cartons of eggs, 6 whole chickens with 5 watermelons. He does a lot of shit.
All right, so obviously
It's a bit more of a problem.
Sure, that's a problem,
But he's Australian.
oh, then yeah, he's just stupid. All right, no, it's
No,
just
it's fine for them. They can do what they want.
yeah.
They can do
Down, you can do anything in the down under.
Yeah, laws don't apply down there. It's a lawless society. That's why Mad Max is based in there.
Furiosa.
Yeah,
I hear it's pretty good.
apparently. So here, that's the thing. Apparently, it's good, but also it's bombing at the box office. People just aren't going to see it, and also probably just some people don't like it for whatever reason because they're just like, oh, I want Max, or whatever gripes they have about it.
Well, I've never even seen any of the Mad Maxes, so
I haven't seen any of the newest one. I've seen the first and second one. I've seen Mad Max and then fucking
Fury Road.
No. The original second one. It's not fucking Beyond Thunderdome. It's the Road Warrior. Yeah, the Road Warrior. Yeah.
Are those good?
The original 2. Yeah, they're fucking great. They're fantastic. And apparently the main bad guy, the villain in the very first Mad Max is he's the guy in
He's
Fury
fucking?
Road. Yeah. He's the main fucking evil dude in Fury Road, I think.
Oh, so it's
That's
connected.
he's that same actor, I think. I mean,
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, it's
so
the same
it's not
actor.
connected.
No, no. I mean, not really either, because they're all kind of separate. They're like tales of the wasteland. It's like stories about like Max himself.
I
So it's
see.
not really connected. There might be like some like little loose connections, but it's just it's all connected to the first movie because that's like the start of it. In the first movie, it's like not even an apocalypse yet. It's like starting to get there, but it's civilization still exists, but it's also in like the backlands of like Australia. So it's like really, even if it was like totally fine, it would still be like quiet and like super empty. You know, it's like the brink. And
Of
what
destruction.
the fuck was I going with this? Yeah. But yeah, it's where it all stems from. It's like that's the original, where he gets his character from, where Max is truly born.
Well, I hear Brad Pitt's character in Furiosa is pretty good.
Do you mean
Not Brad
Jason
Pitt.
Liam Hemsworth?
No, Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth. Yeah, I knew
not
it was
Brad
one of them.
Pitt. One of those blonde, handsome guys who I'll never meet.
Isn't Captain America a Hemsworth? But he's not related to him. But his name is Hemsworth, isn't it?
Chris Evans?
Yeah, that's what.
No, they're not
There's
related.
some other Hemsworth, isn't there? Isn't there a Hemsworth that's not related to him?
I think Liam Hemsworth.
But that's fucking
his brother.
That's Thor. I mean, that's Loki. Yeah. Wait, is it?
No, that's
Wait
not
a minute.
Loki. No, Loki's not related to him. Besides, I think he's British, not Australian.
Yeah. I'm too high for my own good. I don't even know how high I am. This is crazy. We're just going all over the place.
We're
rolling. We're going. We're keeping on moving. You said. But yeah, he apparently he does good in most of his roles. He's great. He's a great actor.
Well, kind of. I might go see this movie maybe if I want to. I don't know if I will. I don't know. Saturdays. I don't know. I want my weekends just to be lazy now. So take care of everything during the week, and then Saturday I can just relax because I get out of work at 4 in the morning.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah, I realized that late. I need a need to do that more for myself.
Exactly. You gotta give yourself breaks. You can't let yourself burn out. Paradise on the PS2.
Burnout.
Oh, that's a great fucking game.
I like Burnout on the DS.
This is DS version.
No, apparently there's a remake of something. Not of a popular car game that's on the PlayStation right now for free. I don't remember what it was called. It's not Burnout. It was another one of those popular racing games.
I was gonna say Furiosa.
Furiosa.
Grand Torino
No,
Turismo.
no, not Grand, not Grand.
I don't know.
I
don't play
can't
racing
remember.
games, so I got no idea.
No, I don't play racing games. I wouldn't mind playing a racing game if there were like other cool aspects to it,
like Burnout, where
like
you can fucking
Burnout.
like crash them, like make them flipping shit, and do the insurance game type game where you go off a ramp, go off a ramp,
A knob.
Yeah, you go off this big knob, and you try to cause as much havoc as possible, like ramming in like oil tankers, making them exploding in like chain explosions and shit.
All right, hear me out,
It's
Nick.
fun time.
I'm curious. I'm pretty sure a knob of butter is a thing.
I'm looking at please.
I'm gonna look it up.
I'd be delighted to know that it is, and you didn't just manifest that out of your liminal mindscape.
Yeah, you see, a knob of butter.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's about 2 tablespoons.
Okay, it did sound correct too, because that did sound familiar.
The actual amount of butter in a knob can vary depending on the recipe and the cook's preference, obviously.
All right.
However, a general rule of thumb is that a knob of butter is equivalent to about 2 tablespoons. I can't talk. Or 30 grams of butter, which is, from this picture, about a quarter of the butter.
So we were. I look up how many tablespoons in a stick of butter, and we will determine because if a knob is 2 tablespoons and if a stick of butter is about 8, then we got some quick maths going on here. We got some quick facts. You want to look up the Google conversion rate? It's not inches to centimeters or whatever. It's butter to tablespoons.
Butter to tablespoons.
How many tablespoons
A full
of butter?
stick of butter is equal to 8 tablespoons or half a cup.
There
Butter wrappers usually have measurement markings on them to indicate how many tablespoons and cups are in each stick.
There we go. Yep, we were correct. Yep, the tablespoon is a knob is 2 tablespoons. Stick of butter is 8 tablespoons. Sounds like a knob is a quarter stick of butter to me. Wow, we kind of just made that up. We were correct.
You want to eat some butter?
Yeah, we can split stick. We can both get two knobs each.
Rub it on our nipples.
Yeah. You got to saute yourself up.
Here's what we got to do. All right, we get 2 sticks of butter.
Mhm.
All right, we get 2 cups. We melt the butter, 1 stick of butter in each cup. And then we each get a cup, and then you get one of those like brushes. You know how for like cooking, to like baste a turkey or whatever.
Yeah.
Get one of those brushes, right? And then we get dressed into Speedo. And then we baste ourselves with the butter, and then we go outside and tan ourselves.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nice crispy finish.
Nice crispy finish. And then we come back inside. We take a nice shower, and we touch ourselves.
We slowly peel off that cooked layer of the outer layer of skin, and we eat it in the shower. Let me try your skin.
Yeah, because we're obviously taking a shower together.
Oh yeah. I thought that's what you implied.
Yeah, of
you
course.
come and take a shower. Yeah.
Yeah. It's big enough for 2 people.
Definitely, you can make it fit. You know,
Yeah.
bring a couple.
We'll make it fit, all right.
Bring a couple chairs in there. You know,
yeah, a couple chairs, maybe a TV on the outside of the shower, so that way we could stay wet and still watch TV.
Yeah, you get a TV on the wall of the shower, and you put like a glass like pane over it, so it doesn't get wet. But you still have your full screen TV right in there.
I see some things online that like people can buy. It's like that, like a box thing that you can put your phone in, so you take it in with you when you shower.
Oh, yeah.
But like, why? Well, you don't need to do that. So that's too much.
Some people do, or you just get like a plastic bag. That's the cheapo way to do it.
Sandwich bag.
Yeah, just get like a nice Ziploc and just put your phone in there.
God, no.
I mean, I guess if you want to, if you really want to vibe out, but I guess at that point, just take a bath.
I mean, yeah, you could take a bath because that way you could still touch your phone and it doesn't get too wet.
Exactly. You can touch your phone while also touching yourself.
Right. While you touch your phone. It's porn, just.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're making your own porn. That's why you're holding the phone so you can take a video of yourself and you can upload that on your own.
Oh, yeah. Some freak would like to see some guy from his perspective jack off in a bathtub.
Yeah, it's just the tip poking out. And I do it quick and fast. So I just want to break the surface tension so the tip is always visible and there's no like splash.
So it's like a snorkel. Like when people go swimming and they have the little stick hanging out so they can breathe air.
Exactly. And then as about to come, I pull back down. That way when I shoot my viscous, veiny, and thick load, it has those water physics. And it doesn't shoot all over. It's like goes, it's like a squid shooting out its ink out of its ink sac.
But you know what's really fun? is when you go snorkeling and then you're in the water, right? You're seeing everything. You have the little tube hanging out so you can breathe.
Yeah,
What I
and then you
like
go a
to
little bit too low and you get water on the top. You go, and you like dump it out.
yeah,
And
dump it
you're
out.
like, okay, back down.
I was gonna say when someone's swimming and then that little tube is sticking out, you get a beer. You pour the beer down.
Yeah, and then they go, I need another beer.
Oh, that was good beer.
Oh, is that Bush?
Bush. We don't do Bush Light here.
This is a Pabst Blue Ribbon House.
Pabst.
Only Pabst.
Get out. If you're drinking Pabst or that Bush, it's all about Natty Light here. Fucking Bush and Pabst. Go fuck yourself.
What are you, 40? we should do beer tasting.
You want to do a beer tasting?
Yeah.
We could. But it has to be beers we've never tried before.
Well, that's going
So it'd be Pabst Blue Ribbon,
Yeah.
Bush Light, Natural Light.
Natural Light. Call it by its Christian name.
Yeah,
Natural Light.
Natural Light.
Yeah.
We'll do those, and then I've had Coors, so we can't have Coors.
I don't know.
I've had Tecate, we can't have Tecate.
Yeah, and that shit sucks.
Apparently, it's really good in Tijuana where they make it.
Oh, well then maybe,
Yeah.
but here, fucking garbage. I remember my early days of drinking beer. I would be hanging out, playing fucking Dungeons and Dragons, eating Little Caesars pizza, drinking Tecate beer. Boy, oh boy, was the worst thing about that whole experience the Tecate beer.
Yeah, the Little Caesars was a close second.
Yep.
Or here's what we do, Nick. We do a blind tasting. One of us
That's
will
what
be
it is,
blind.
yeah.
One of us will be blind. The other person won't be blind, and then we test the other person and see if they can guess what beer it is.
Exactly.
So we get beer that we know.
We'll do that popular challenge. You get the cardboard box, the straws coming out of it.
Oh yeah, no, we don't have to do that. We just do a blindfold.
Yeah, we just put it in a glass.
What beer is this, Nick?
Yeah, based off the color and viscosity. It's mine after I've pissed it out.
You drink your own piss?
Occasionally.
Have you drank your own piss?
It's got those good antioxidants you just can't get anywhere else. Here's another millimeter.
Another millimeter.
Yep.
Sometimes when I pee in the shower, I cup my hand under it,
Yeah.
and then I grab the pee and rub it on my skin, so that way it's
Yeah, I was trying not to laugh. Sometimes when I'm in the shower, what I'll do is what I'll do is when I feel it, I start to pee, I'll pinch the tip so that way it all builds up, and then when I'm done pissing, I just let it go and it goes all at once. Like a big shotgun blast.
You hold it all the way?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't do that. Too much piss.
And then I let it go, and then just all at once.
Damn.
Yep. And then sometimes I like squat like right above the drain, and then just goes right.
Piss right in the drain.
Yep.
What I like to do is point my dick up and pee on the handle of the shower.
Yeah.
So when the next person comes in, they grab it. And they don't know they're grabbing my piss because it's all over the handle.
Yeah, like the yellow monster.
Yeah, like the yellow monster.
Did you ever watch those videos or hear or see
No.
that? It was a dude who did that. He would go to. It was probably a bunch of people.
Oh, and he would pee everywhere,
Yeah,
right?
he just cover all the toilet paper in the back of the tank everywhere.
Oh, it's so fucked up.
It's
funny. But
it's so terrible and awful, and one of the worst things you could do as a human being. But it's a little bit fun. It's just a little bit fun.
that's why you do it in like small things. You don't do the whole bathroom.
No,
'cause
he
it's
did the
fucked
whole
up.
bathroom.
I know, but that's fucked up.
Exactly.
That's why you just pee in the sink.
Yeah, or
You
just
know?
all over the ground. That's one thing.
Oh yeah, especially if the bathroom has a drain in there, just pee in the drain.
Just pee in the drain. Makes sense.
Because if you could lock the door, then who's gonna know you're peeing in the drain?
Or if some guy forgets to lock in and you walk in, it's like, hey,
then you
it's cool,
blow
but
him?
it's cool, but I'm just pissing in the drain. Yeah, then afterwards, because you walked in on him, it's only fair that you pay it forward by ruining his time, by then making his time even better by giving him that sloppy top on that toilet top.
Oh yeah, I'll pay it forward. All right.
In change, putter all the quarters.
You throw it at him.
I know, Caesar, here's a question I've been pondering. How come when I go to the strip club, the ladies love it when I slide a 10 up their ass, but as soon as I slide a roll of quarters in their pussy, I'm the bad guy?
Well, here's the thing, because the bill is a lot lighter and it doesn't hurt as much. You know, a roll of quarters is a lot.
Terrible episode. Oh, I love it. Terrible.
No, what do you mean? This is funny.
Yeah, you're right.
We're just being goofs.
Oh my god.
We're goofing.
Oh Christ.
All right, so back to what I was saying, because the roll of quarters, it hurts a lot more going in the pussy, you know? Because a paper cut, that's a paper cut, but fucking, you ever have a roll of quarters cut your inside? That sucks.
Yeah, it's a paper cut all on the inside. It's fucked up. Now roll of pennies. That's
Oh
a bit
well,
different.
that's okay
That's a
because
bit different,
that's more average than a roll of quarters.
Yeah. A roll of dimes. That's not enough. It's like, is it in
No.
yet? I mean, come on.
Yeah, no,
What are we doing
maybe
here?
2 rolls, but
Yeah.
who has 2 rolls of dimes?
A roll of JFK half dollars in the special edition where he actually has the bullet hole in his brain. Though that goes for a lot of money. That'll be quite the experience.
Oh yeah,
That's an experience fit for the champagne room.
that'll stretch it out.
Yeah, definitely.
Of course.
It'll leave a hole. It'll leave a giant hole.
Yeah, but this hole will heal.
So you hope. You gotta come back.
Only hope.
You gotta come back 2 weeks later and do another examination and see.
You ever see the video of the guy who gets a pocket pussy and puts his quarters and change in it, and then goes to a store?
And he's like he's squeezing.
Yeah, here you go. It's like, oh, because he put lube on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
here you go, $3.75.
Yeah, he's like reaching in for more than nickels. Like, all right,
and the
there
guy's
you go.
like, you expect me to take that?
Yeah,
I mean, it's good.
it is money.
It's money. It's just covered in some lube, but
It's just a little bit, But
well, more than a little bit because
Yeah.
that shit's drenching.
hey, pal, wash it off. What's you too good for my money's no good for you?
My money's no good for you, huh? I work hard just like every other man.
I slave away in the fleshlight factory. I take home my bonus at the end of the year, and you expect me not to use it?
My dad used to work in a sugarcane factory as a child.
Nice. Did he develop severe burns from the molten sugar?
I don't know, but he only thing he would ever tell me is that he worked there as a child, and then he never told me anything else. So who knows what happened there?
So, Zod, I need to tell you something.
I need to tell you something.
So yeah, let's role play this. I'll be
Okay. You'll be my dad.
I'll be your dad. You be you.
I'll be a little okay.
So, Zod, come here for a second.
Okay.
Stop playing with the GI Joe. Come here.
Okay.
Get out of here. Stop chewing it, you fat fuck.
I'm sorry.
Come here.
Okay, Dad.
Zod, I must tell you something important.
Mhm.
Something. I don't know why I have a Middle Eastern accent, but I'm doing my best.
Well, I'm Middle Eastern. I'm not Mexican. I know I make a lot of jokes about it, but honestly, I think it's time the truth comes out. I'm Middle Eastern.
See, so this is quite an advanced vocabulary for a young age, but I must tell you, when I was a child,
Mm-hmm.
I worked in a sugarcane factory.
Oh, wow. How was it?
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, man. Boy, oh, boy. That was an improv, all right?
Beautiful. All right, but here's the real question. We've been pondering questions all episode.
We've been dancing around it, though. We've been dancing around it for the past 40. What the fuck? 40? Well, we've been recording for a little bit before that, too. But 49 minutes. Jesus Christ. We've been dancing around it for the past half hour. But we're going to stop and we're going to address it right now.
This is the real issue. This is what's been on my mind. This has been keeping me up at night for 4 nights and 5 fortnights in a row. All right. So, how come?
Did you win?
I wish.
Did you win those rounds? No.
No, not today.
Damn.
But how come when I go to the grocery store and I go to the baked goods section and I want like 12 fresh croissants, they don't give that to me because they already packaged them and they tell me to go get them off the table that they have out there. But they're baking stuff in that store as I'm talking to them. I'm like, well, can I get 12 fresh croissants? And then the guy working, he says, no, they're already baked and packaged. Go get one and you can buy it that way. But I want 12 fresh croissants. But he won't let me have 12 fresh croissants because they're busy baking, but they won't let me have those fresh ones because they have to package.
But he says to go get the ones over there that are in the box. But you want the fresh ones. But he says, hey, we can't give you these ones because we're still baking. Get the ones in the box. But you don't want the ones in the box. Those ones aren't fresh. You want the fresh ones. But he says you can't have the fresh ones because we're still baking them. So you gotta get the ones in the box.
Right. And I don't mind waiting, because they're almost done baking them. I see them checking and they look golden brown, but they don't give me them. I don't see what the difference is.
It would have been the funniest thing in the world if you just kept doing that circular thing. I want him, but he didn't give me something in the box. But oh my god, I thought that's what you're doing.
Well, I did for a little bit. But then I'm like, I feel like this is a good time to end it.
Oh my god, it could have gone on forever. Oh boy, let's do a Mad Lib.
All right, let's do a Mad Lib. Let's do part 2 of what we were doing last time.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. All right, I think I gotta write this one.
Yeah.
Where's this? There's pencil. Oh my god, Jesus Christ! God bless anyone who's watching up until who started and continued to watch until now. You have the patience of a saint.
Here you go, Nick.
Here we
Part
go.
2.
Assembling adventurers. Part 2. Give me a verb.
Running.
Running. Give me a verb ending in ing. That's not
Stalking.
running. Okay. Stalking. Give me an adjective.
Fruity.
Yeah, fruity. Give me a animal plural.
Orangutan.
Oh,
It's orangutans.
Orangutans?
Yes.
Is it orangutans or orangutans? Look it up. Let's figure it out.
I meant to do that.
I always wonder: is it an orangutan or an orangutan?
All right. Here, how about let's do this?
I think it's orangutan. I don't think there's a G at the end.
Okay, Google. Is it orangutans or orangutans? Orangutans.
Tans. Okay, there is no G. Okay, they don't got tang. They don't appreciate that.
That beautiful citrus.
Yeah, that orange citrus powder. Give me an adjective.
Stinky.
Stinky. Give me another adjective.
Dread. Famished.
Famished. Give me a part of the body, plural.
Left testicle.
Left testicles. Give me a number.
47.
47. The answer to everything. Give me an article of clothing, plural. Lots of plurals in this.
Scarf.
Scarves. Give me a type of food.
Curry.
Nice. Give me a verb ending in ing.
Painting.
Painting. Give me a noun.
The Washington Monument.
Nice. Washington Monument. Give me a part of the body.
Right testicle.
Right testicle. No. Rewrite scarves real quick.
Okay.
My chicken scratch.
No, it's fine.
Give me a plural noun.
Cotton candy.
I'll do candies.
Candies.
Give me an adverb.
Quickly.
Yeah. Alrighty. A sampling of Adventurers Part 2.
Yay.
If the first 4 characters were too basic, don't running. There are more potential adventurers listed here. The Druid. You are addicted to stalking in nature.
Oh, God.
Jesus, you're a Central Park flasher or a rapist. You are a fruity friend, but sometimes act like you were raised by orangutans.
Wow, I don't know how to feel about that.
Makes sense for a druid. Yeah. Warlock, you're charming, but you have a stinky streak. You cherish
you walk and you just shit everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. You just stink a stinky
it's
ass
like a
warlock.
horse at a parade who just keeps shitting.
Yeah, you're just shitting in those robes, just making your warlock magic, move them out of your pants and put them on the ground. Stinky.
Is that shit magic?
Yeah, you can't wipe your ass with warlock magic. You can only remove the shit from said ass. Yeah. You cherish your famished and ruthless pet with huge left testicles, like it was the family dog.
Wow.
Yeah, it's got giant left testicles specifically. Paladin, part goody 47 scarves and part tough curry. You're not one to mess with. Some say you need to relax, but your uptightness is part of your Washington Monument, it's a double entendre for bigger than the penis. And the Bard. Your fast painting, have a quick right testicle, and you can sing too.
Quick right testicle.
Jack of all, you bust quick, especially from that right one. You have a jack of all candies, master of none. You quickly keep things interesting.
Wow.
That's
just like an actual bard should.
Yep, you keep it the most interesting. And Caesar, since there's one in the middle that was skipped over, do you want to take this one too?
Let's
do make a double fucking Mad Lib episode?
Why not?
Get some double action. Get some dubsies in there. Get a double fist of lib in there.
Give me a verb ending in ing.
Writing. Grinding.
Give me an adjective.
Sticky.
All right, give me an adverb.
Slowly.
Give me a number.
6.
Give me an adverb.
Jauntily.
A noun.
Tip. Pen tip. Mushroom tip.
Mushroom tip.
Mushroom tip. I had to get there through the word association.
Adjective.
Engorged.
Plural noun.
Sheepskins.
Plural noun.
Wet spots.
Adverb.
Angrily.
Adjective.
Mossy.
Ooh.
Covered in moss.
Verb.
Urethra. No, you said verb.
I'll take urethra.
No, a stroke.
A noun.
Urethra. I was thinking that I was getting ahead of myself.
Adjective.
Tight. No, narrow.
Ooh, narrow.
Narrow.
I like it. Verb.
Kick.
Let me get a plural noun.
Cigarettes.
Daydream. Noun.
I remember the song.
Noun.
Riding lawnmower.
All right, Nick. Here we go. This
Jeez.
Mad Lib. Life of the party.
All right.
In D&D, a group of characters is called a grinding party. While there are no sticky and fast rules about this, to have a slowly rounded party, you need 6 things. All right? 6 things. A tank. These characters can jauntily endure lots of mushroom tips from bad guys.
Jesus.
They have engorged health and keep the more fragile sheepskins in the party safe.
Jesus.
A damager. With spells, daggers, or wet spots, these characters hit angrily. They can be very mossy as glass, though so stroke them from harm.
Sounds like you had a stroke.
I know. Fucking Jesus Christ. A healer, the literal urethra of the party. Healers keep everyone alive and narrow. These are the guidelines. If you want to kick a party of all rogues, go for it. Just be sure you bring some healing cigarettes with you. If you do, the riding lawnmower is your oyster.
Bring some healing cigarettes. Goddamn. If we ever
CBD cigarettes.
If we ever do a D&D campaign again, I'm gonna make some healing cigarettes.
Dude, healing cigarettes. 1 puff and then you're cured.
They heal you 1d6 plus 3, but they remove 3 weeks off your life.
Oh fuck.
Yep. So
what
it's
if I'm only alive for 4 weeks?
Shit. Yeah. You better think about how badly you want that healing cigarette, and then you gotta roll a Constitution save every time to see if you become addicted to healing cigarettes.
Oh, fuck.
That sweet healing nicotine within them. That's fun coming up with D&D items. It's because it can be anything. Oh.
You know what else is fun?
What's that?
Music recommendations.
Those are pretty fun. Caesar, what's your recommendation for this week?
My recommendation for this week is some heavy metal.
Fuck yeah.
By the band System of a Down.
Ooh.
It's a song called BYOB.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I love that song.
It's a great song. I forget how it goes, but I know I like it.
Very nice guitar melody intro, and then he just fucking screams something, and then it goes into this. It's a really nice song because there's a lot of mood changes.
Is it the one that goes like, I'm doing a terrible job explaining, but I think it's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah. I think yes.
Why do you always kill the poor?
Yeah,
that's funny.
Always kill the poor.
That's a good. That's
a good one. And then also, this is off topic, but Slide from the album Hypnotize. That's a real good one too.
Is that still System of a Down?
Yes, it's still System of a Down.
Yeah, Serge Tankian. He's a great vocalist. He probably plays guitar too. I don't know.
I don't remember.
No, but he's got a cool name.
I didn't listen to them much until a coworker, since when we unload the truck, he's the one who connects his phone to the Bluetooth speaker back there.
Nice.
And sometimes System of a Down comes on, so I've been listening to a lot more of their music. And because of that, one night I dove deep into their old stuff, and I'm just like, oh man, this is really good. He's like, yeah, the older stuff is really good. Because the only song I ever really knew from them was Toxicity.
Exactly, yeah.
But then when I looked into it, I'm like, man, they got some good songs.
Yeah. Let's part of
Everybody's coming
exactly.
to the party, have
Great
a
shit.
real good time.
It's great shit. Fucking
It's
love me some Serge
beautiful.
Tankian. He has good solo shit too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, if you like him, you should look up some of his solo shit. He's great. It's good times all around.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. My music recommendation is someone who kind of looks like Serge Tankian a little bit. They got somewhat of a resemblance. Frank Zappa, of course.
Ooh.
It's a song off of Hot Rats, or no, it's a song off Weasels Rip My Flesh. It's called My Guitar Wants to Kill Your Mama. It's about sometimes you gotta it's a girl, sometimes you gotta sneak her boyfriend in the back door, not it's sometimes metaphorically and literally speaking,
Right.
and it's about just her parents not liking him and how his guitar wants to kill your mama. My guitar wants to burn your dad. Yeah.
Sometimes I just want to burn my dad without my guitar.
Yeah, no, with a bottle of kerosene.
Yeah.
And yeah,
And then cook him over a pit.
Yeah, you can go down to the Salton Sea, get some gas, a little cheapo gas, like with 340, 330 maybe a gallon. You could just fill it up a little bit, while he's sleeping, just toss on, like, see ya, throw a match on there, then book it out.
Yeah, leave. Let the whole house catch on
Yeah,
fire.
fuck it. Yeah. Let it be someone else's
Start
problem.
a new life.
Yeah.
Because if the whole house burns, well, then people might just think I died in a fire.
Exactly. Yeah, you can buy a pig, one of those like giant pigs at the butcher. Just put it in your bed, wrap it up a little bit, and put some of your clothes on it, and like, oh no, Caesar, he smells so delicious, but so dead.
But he looks so good.
Yeah, that just all started eating you. Like, wow, maybe cannibalism isn't so bad. And little do you know, your death starts a whole new cannibalism movement in the Southern California.
Well, here's the thing: if I'm ever out alone with someone, obviously I will last longer because I'm bigger and I have more stuff on me for my body to eat 1st.
Unless they kill you.
Unless they kill me. But here's the thing: let's say they don't kill me and then they die first. Obviously, there's no food on them because very skinny.
Yeah.
But you cut them up. And you take the bones and then you heat the bones up in a fire and you eat his bone marrow.
Yeah.
That way you could live another week and a half.
Exactly. Or you serve up the meat in like smaller portions, like Michelin star style, and maybe that'll help satiate you a little bit more. Like you get like a nice cut of tree bark, and you shave it on the sides a little bit to make it rounded, make it like a nice antique style wooden plate, and you serve like a little cube of meat on there. You cut up from like a rock, you splinter it off, and then it'll give it more of a presentation. That'll help sate your appetite by making you think you had a 5-star meal when in actuality it was just your friend's flesh that you cooked over a fire.
Well, sometimes you just have to do what you need to do.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Like listen to this podcast.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Folks, if you want to eat part of your friend's cooked flesh, leave a like. Why not?
Why don't you comment how you serve your best friend?
Yeah, and if you have eaten it, tell us how it tasted. Tell us if
send us a video.
Tell us if long pig truly is the most delectable meat, and if man is truly the hardest animal to hunt. And maybe subscribe to see more insightful, entertaining, interesting productions such as this.
Interesting, yes. Entertaining. Who's to say?
But insightful.
Definitely.
Always.
Oh yeah. Remember, knob of butter.
A knob of butter. You learned it here.
So stay queer. My leg! Vibin.